like that. It was really very, very skillfully and ugly in what they did.
We must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive. All right, you need another.
They will continue, in my view, as long as this administration is in charge, of every once in a while stimulating everybody to be afraid. Just in case you forgot. It's not going to go down to green or blue. It's never going to get there. There clearly is no way that anyone can live constantly on edge like that.
The harsh reality facing American families today is that they're not as safe as they used to be. Drug dealers and users looking for their next fix, gangs who roam the streets in search of their next victim, and the growing threat of terrorists means the need for protection is ever greater. And now, that protection is here. Zytec Engineering, LLC, has developed and tested a safe room, finally affordable to the average American citizen. The kind of protection formerly obtainable only by the wealthy or powerful.
Heck, you can be sitting in here drinking your finest Bordeaux and enjoying life while chaos is erupting outside.
Every family in America should prepare itself for a terrorist attack.
Now to escaping from a skyscraper. John Rivers is the CEO of the Executive Chute Corporation. Good morning to you, John.
Good morning, Matt.
Tell me about the product you're bringing to the market.
It's a emergency escape chute. It's an option of last resort.
How high do you have to be in the building for that chute to actually take effect?
You only have to be on the 10th floor or above.
They can put this on themselves?
Right. They can put this on themselves in as easy as about 30 seconds. It's real easy to put on. Here.
Sorry.
It's okay. Real easy to put on, but when you first get this chute, you're going to want to put it on and try it on a few times yourself.
Jamie's having a little trouble putting that thing on, I want to mention. I mean, is this something that you honestly think in a moment of panic that someone can operate properly?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. This is actually, Jamie's probably never put this thing on before in her life, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's something that when you get it, you're going to want to put it on several times.
Well, despite the raising of the terror alert level, residents here in Saginaw are continuing with their Christmas errands. Frances Stroik and her family do some last-minute holiday shopping, knowing that Al-Qaeda is planning to attack America. She says being in Saginaw doesn't make her feel any safer than if she was in New York City.
Midland is close by, and I said, Detroit's not that far away. I said, they could be something, and Flint, this could be something, concerns for people around here.
Well, you never know where they're going to hit. You never know where they're going to hit.
But one potential target specifically mentioned by the terrorist has security officials baffled. It's tiny Tappahannock, Virginia, population 2016. Such an attack could generate widespread fear that even here in rural small-town America, no one is entirely safe.
On the 6 o'clock news, there was something but a terrorist alert in Tappahannock.
What did the FBI tell you?
Well, they contacted me by phone, basically let me know about this word Tappahannock, and that's how it started.
And their so-called chatter that they pick up, they wasn't sure Tappahannock. It is a Rappahannock County. This is the Rappahannock River.
There is a Rappahannock, a place called Rappahannock, and they got it mixed up.
This Tappahannock, not Rappahannock.
Is there any terrorist target around here?
Not that we can really think of.
It can happen anywhere.
We have a Walmart here.
We're having a big spaghetti supper in here.
Walmart, probably.
Do you feel extra suspicious of outsiders?
Oh, everybody does that. It's just something that happens.
When I look at certain people, I wonder, oh my goodness, do you think they could be a terrorist?
You never know what's going to happen. That's right, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to happen right now, you know.
Never trust nobody you don't know. And even if you do know them, you really can't trust them then.
Da Tappahannock a Rappahannock, fino al più sperduto villaggio d'America, la gente aveva paura e chiedeva al suo presidente di essere protetta. Ma protetta da cosa?
Let the eagle soar like she's never soared before, from rocky coast to golden shore. Let the mighty eagle soar.
Questo signore è John Ashcroft. Nel 2000 si era ricandidato senatore nel Missouri contro un rivale che morì un mese prima delle elezioni, ma che prese lo stesso più voti di lui. Così George W. lo nominò ministro della giustizia. Prestò giuramento su una pila di Bibbie perché se sei uno che si fa battere persino da un morto è meglio andare sul sicuro. Nell'estate che precedette l'11 settembre, Ashcroft disse al direttore ad interim dell'FBI, Thomas Pickard, che non voleva più sentir parlare di minacce terroriste.
Mr. Watson had come to you and said that the CIA was very concerned that there would be an attack. You said that you told the Attorney General this fact repeatedly in these meetings. Is that correct?
I've told him at least on 2 occasions.
And you told the staff, according to this statement, that Mr. Ashcroft told you that he did not want to hear about this anymore. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Quell'estate l'FBI, che dipende dal Ministero della Giustizia, aveva appreso che membri di Al-Qaeda si trovavano in territorio americano e che Bin Laden aveva fatto iscrivere propri agenti a diverse scuole di volo. Eppure Ashcroft fece finta di niente. In compenso, dopo l'11 settembre, partorì alcune idee geniali su come proteggere l'America.
The USA Patriot Act, adopted by Congress and signed by Bush 6 weeks after the attacks, has changed the way the government does business. The USA Patriot Act allows for searches of medical and financial records, computer and telephone conversations, and even for the books you take out of the library. But most of the people we spoke to say they're willing to give up some liberties to fight terrorism.
Maybe that's a good thing.
It's definitely sad, but it has to be done.
Certo, qualcosa bisognava fare. Le tranquille persone che vedete sono i fondatori di Peace Fresno, un collettivo che ha sede appunto a Fresno, in California. Diversamente dalla maggior parte di noi, hanno capito presto cosa significa nei fatti il Patriot Act. Ogni settimana si incontrano per discutere intorno al tema della pace. Si mettono comodi, si scambiano opinioni, mangiano un biscottino, qualcuno anche 2 o 3. Questo è Aaron Stokes, un membro di Peace Fresno. Era simpatico a tutti.
He had come to the meetings, he went with us. We go out on Friday nights and stand on a very busy corner in Fresno. And he had gone with us, he had handed out flyers. He went with us in June to a WTO protest.
Un bel giorno, Aaron non si presenta alla solita riunione.
My friend Dan and I were reading the Sunday newspaper. And when I picked up the paper, in the local section, Aaron's picture caught my eye. The article said that a sheriff's deputy had been killed, and I saw it had a name that wasn't the right name. It said that he was a member of the sheriff's anti-terrorism unit.
Infatti, l'uomo ritratto nella foto sul giornale non si chiamava Aaron Stokes, come credevano loro. Era in realtà il vice sceriffo Aaron Kilner, che si era infiltrato nel collettivo.
Sheriff Pierce made it very clear that, yes, in fact, Aaron Kilner was assigned to infiltrate Peace Fresno, that he was able to infiltrate organizations that are open to the public.
È fin troppo evidente per quale ragione la polizia spiava un gruppo come Peace Fresno. Guardate che facce. La classica banda di terroristi. Barry Reingold è un lavoratore dei telefoni in pensione. Vive a Oakland, in California. A Barry piace andare in palestra. È un bel giorno, tra un cardio fitness e la macchina dei pesi, c'è scappata un po' di politica.
We're up in the gym and it was after we were working out and a number of us were talking about 9/11 and Afghanistan and Bin Laden, and someone said, Bin Laden's a real asshole for murdering those people, and I said, yeah, that's true, but he'll never be as big an asshole as Bush, who bombs all over the world for oil profits.
Non c'era stato nemmeno bisogno che la polizia si scomodasse per spiarlo. Ai suoi compagni di palestra non era parso vero di andarlo a denunciare.
I was taking a nap, and I guess it was 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they came to my place, and I said, well, who's there? And I said, the FBI. I said, the FBI? I mean, why are they here?
Sì, si presentò a casa di Barry l'FBI. E non per fare aerobica.
The FBI said, have you been talking to people about 9/11 and about Bin Laden and oil profits and Afghanistan? I said, a lot of people are talking about these things. I feel my rights have been, trampled on. I mean, if you have something to say to me in the gym, well then fine. Don't tell the FBI and they come to my apartment while I'm taking a nap.
There's nothing to be ashamed of here. There's full transparency. There's nothing about the